Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Yeah, I'm a little bit earlier today. We got quite a bit of snow last night, and I need to be able to get the driveway cleared out before I can go to work today. So, you get me before I get out there and do that. And did you notice that also meant that I'm up early because I knew I needed to get the driveway cleaned out, which meant I need to get up early enough to spend time with the Lord before I went and did that and then headed off to work. It's something that I hope you're catching on to. God has to be the priority in your life. And it's not a check the box situation. It is, I get to because I want to situation. Today we're looking at Proverbs chapter 13 because it is February 13th, 2025. And we are going to look at verse 6 through 8. Proverbs 13, 6 through 8. Righteousness guards people of integrity, but wickedness undermines the sinner. One man pretends to be rich, but has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, but has great wealth. Riches are a ransom for a man's life, but a poor man hears no threat. You know, when it comes down to it, if you got wealth in one way or another, that is beneficial to you because it gives you leverage. Righteousness guards people of integrity, but wickedness undermines the sinner. What you have is very much what you're going to reap. It says one man pretends to be rich but has nothing. Another pretends to be poor but has great wealth. And it goes right into the next verse. Riches are a ransom for a man's life, but a poor man hears no threat. You pretend to be rich. You decry that you've got all these things, but you don't. And so when the challenge comes against that, you don't have it to take care of you. Maybe it's your integrity. You claim you have integrity, or you're righteous, or you're humble. But when the challenge comes for those to be true in your life, and they can't manifest because it's not really there, you crash and burn. You struggle with the life that you have. See, these riches, while it is talking about actual wealth, can also relate to every other type of riches in your life. One man pretends to be rich, has nothing. And since riches are a ransom for a man's life, and you got nothing, how do you ransom when the time comes? But another man pretends to be poor, even though he's got great wealth. But because everybody sees him as poor, they don't come to get it because they don't think he's got it. There's some dangers in those, isn't it? Because when you live with integrity, you have truth, greatest wealth in the world, wisdom and truth, right? And you don't share it, do you have it? See, one of the things that comes out in these verses is, even though you may pretend one way or the other, you're hiding from truth, and you're not trusting God. So one of the things God's been challenging me in more and more every day is trusting that God will be my defense. Not that he will destroy my enemies, but that he will take care of me, my family, and the things that need to be taken care of in the way that's important to him. Righteousness guards people of integrity, it says, but wickedness undermines a sinner. These verses, while they seem to point to deception, what they're pointing to is living correctly and trusting God, sometimes so difficult to see. One man pretends to be rich but has nothing. Another pretends to be poor but has great wealth. Riches are a ransom for a man's life, but a poor man hears no threat. What do you got? Is it beneficial for others? If you're pretending you don't got it, you're not sharing it. It goes back up to verse 6. Wickedness undermines a sinner. But a poor man hears no threat. You know, we need to stand up and own who we are and what we have. The greatest wealth in the world comes from the wisdom of God. All things belong to God, and He willingly shares all things with you. He gives you everything you need. What are you going to do with that truth? Are you going to hide and say, I don't really have anything, and therefore never gain anything? Or are you going to stand up and say, this is what I've got, and live into the fact that these things will come and cause you trouble, and remember that the things you got are actually the ransom that gets you out of that trouble? That is the truth we need to hold on to today. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.